I don't think I'm gonna have to uh, summarize what happened last time. I'm sure everyone still remembers and still tastes the
Still,
blood in their mouth.
still traumatized, yeah.
Still traumatized. So yeah, now you're in this ruined chamber on the side wing of the Undiomede house, the seat of the former noble rulers of Ilmarsh. You are trying to uh, put yourself back together after almost getting wiped out by a swarm of giant ticks. You like pop the last couple of them. They are fist-sized, and now that they are all engorged and have sucked so much blood out of your bodies, they are about the size of a fist. And as you rip them from your skin, they leave terrible marks, and you just punch them, squash them any way you can, and you free your fallen friends Geier and Emaírel from the infestation, and take first of all, you take solace in the fact that they are still alive, they are stable, but they are in terrible, terrible condition.
Okay. So I suppose at this point we will at least try to drag them outside, I suppose. I mean, to avoid any more nasty surprises in this room. Arronax will take his time to unhinge the door if it's required.
So you try
sorry. I think you can hear that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Sounds like you're needed. So you basically push them out the window, dump them onto the grounds outside.
I was hoping I will be able to do something about the door, but never mind. I will do what I must.
Oh, you can try. You haven't tried yet.
I mean, I've seen that episode of Mythbusters with pushing a dead body out of the window, and it's not easy.
They did an episode on that? Yeah. Is that such a mystery?
Yes. There was an entire sequence about handling a dead body.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, so you dump them out the window?
Dump them out.
Climb after them?
Yeah, climb out as well. Take a breath. Give a glance to Alhindri, telling her stay back. It's I remember you last time you warded away from my healing bombs, so and I will just bomb myself and the rest of them with cure moderate wounds. I think I will hit Emaírel with the full blast and Geier and myself with splash damage.
Kind of a funny image that you would arrange them in a way and then throw your bomb on him.
Yeah.
Kind of like a water balloon.
That is what the healing bombs are. They're totally just water balloons that splash some potion on you.
Okay, does it roll the... Yeah, there it is.
Yes,
16 points. I'm just going to apply that to Geier because I don't think Alejandro's back.
So is that full to which one?
To Emaírel.
Oh, right. And everyone else gets, what was it, 10?
Yes, I believe so.
Alhindri stays well away.
So I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. So it was full to
Emaírel.
Okay. Well, that should be enough to wake him up
Yeah, Geier too.
The nightmare.
Yeah. Okay, and
Geier as well.
did you apply or I apply myself the hit points?
I only applied it to Geier because
Okay.
Alejandro's not here.
Alhindri, for her part, still barely injured.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna bother healing myself until my maximum is restored a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, and at this point, Arronax will like seeing how you guys came around. He will like exhale again in relief. Say, okay, so gentlemen, you seem to be gripping to your life again. So here I have a predicament for you. There is one. I mean, I would assume that you also suffered a great drainage from these disgusting beasts, and as myself as well. I feel my blood is still like spilled along that floor. However, I have means to restore it with a lesser restoration extract, but I have only one. So, who of you wants to partake it?
I actually have a few more, and Emaírel is going to like crawl on the floor to his back and start weakly rummaging through it.
Yeah, Arronax looks like mild disappointed. I mean, so someone else has this restorations. Okay.
Doctor, can you read scrolls?
Well, last part of that time I remember when I fell from the waterfall, it was a big problem for me to actually read the scroll of full restoration. So I mean, I can try to read them, of course. I just will not guarantee the success of it.
I thought since you know the spell, it would be easier to just activate it.
Well, as we learned, divine scrolls should be read by divine casters.
Yeah, you'd need a UMD check.
Well, what kind of scrolls are these? Are they divine or
Maybe
Well,
an
lesser
alchemist scroll.
restoration,
they
I
are
think
divine?
it's-
Yeah, maybe an alchemist
Yeah, I
scroll.
think that's one of the few spells where it's not an issue.
Let's see. I'm an arcane spellcaster, and I don't think I can do lesser restoration anyway.
Well, I can give it a try, but before that, well, you can go ahead and try to help Geier, and meanwhile I'll take a look at this.
So then we will administer lesser restoration to Geier.
Okay, roll a d4.
It did. I didn't include the roll. Two.
Okay. So he is up a little bit. Did that increase his hit points? Yes, it did.
All right, so roll number 1.
That's for yourself?
Yeah, well, I guess he should feel a little bit better before trying to help others.
Mm-hmm.
24, so that's
Well, it should.
caster level of 4. And caster level 4 is enough because it's a level 2 spell, right? Lesser restoration, where's the thing?
Lesser restoration is a level 2 spell.
So I only need caster level 3. Okay, so that is good. Now, second roll. Failure.
Are you using a scroll
Need
or a
to-
wand? I mean, aren't
This is for the scroll.
because I think
UMD
wands,
check with DC 20 plus scrollcaster level, but can try again next round. So I basically need to beat 23. Okay.
I think you did that.
And now, appropriate ability, so I need to make a UMD, roll minus 15, and that has to be higher than 12, because I need wisdom 12 to cast that. So I need to roll 15 plus 12, 27. No. Try again next round. Okay. And that's it. Activated.
Okay, so now we see the actual healing.
Yay. A little bit less pale.
Mm-hmm.
And the 3 charges. Well, first we set this to 0. Okay. Well, he can activate ones with no chance of failure. So it's just a matter of rolling 1d4, 1d4, 1d4. Yay.
Wow. Wow. Nobody has rolled higher than 2 so far on that. That is
So let's say 2 points to Geier and 2 to Emarél.
okay. Yeah, I was assuming that you would put all of them on yourself, but sure. Okay, but that means now you're out of charges, out of resources.
I think we had
Yep.
potions. No.
It's true, the general loot might have stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have plenty.
You have
have-
plenty.
Yes, we have 2 cure light wound potions, 11 cure moderate, and 2 cure
What?
serious.
11 cure? Oh, cure moderate. Okay, yeah. I thought you had lesser restoration. Where?
It's a whole
where does it
bunch of
say?
lesser restorations.
Yeah. Well, it's something that nobody ever stocks up on, but they are the most valuable ones, I feel like. Oh yeah, there are 11 Q moderate ones. That's a bunch. What's with the restorative ointment?
That doesn't really help. It can work as either neutralize poison or remove disease.
Oh, okay.
Well, we do have bubonic plague, so
Oh,
Yeah, but you don't know that yet.
do you really get bubonic plague from tick bites?
I was not kidding. Last time, you all have the bubonic plague on top of everything else.
Yeah, like I mean, in real life, do you get them from ticks? I thought you got it
well,
from something else.
I mean, ticks can
Yeah,
get for any
actually,
all kinds of
it's
stuff.
not the
But
rats that
thought it
give them
was
to you.
fleas.
It's the ticks on the rats
Something.
or fleas. Yeah, that would make sense. All right, here we go. Googling bubonic plague. What could go wrong? Oh God. Ugh. Why does it include a picture?
Oh, I'll let you look that one up. I don't have anything. I'm like checking my sheet to see is there anything at all that I have that can be considered useful here. The answer is no.
Emaírel took 2 cure lights, and he's adding now a cure moderate. And he's gonna add another cure moderate. That's better.
Are you sure?
I guess I'll heal myself a little bit, but there's really not very much I can do with.
Wait, I mean you don't. You mean with a, you have a wand, right? I mean I still can.
Me?
Huh?
Me?
Yeah.
Wand?
Yeah, I think I mean I can.
No.
Yeah, I can zap you with spontaneous healing.
Oh well, no, it's okay. I can. I've got infernal healing. I'll just heal up 9 hit points, which puts me at my maximum of 31.
So it is fleas that transmit the bubonic plague.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but do you guys know why it was called the Black Death? I mean, it's kind of obvious, but
Oh yeah, because you get these big black, you get these pustules or these buboes. What do they call them? Big old.
your entire body turns black and
That's awful.
bruised.
Ew.
Yeah.
Is there a reason? Oh, use spell. Sorry, I have to actually hit it and then it subtracts. Okay, I get 9 hit points back on myself. I take a drop of blood from
Satan.
somewhere.
Somewhere.
And yeah, my hit points are at their current maximum, such as it is.
Okay. So I suppose we probably should treat Geier to potions as well.
Yeah. Simon, there's 8 cure moderates.
Mm-hmm.
You can take as many. You can roll as many, and I'll as many as needed, and I'll cross them off the loot.
Okay. I don't see the result here. Oh, there it is. Up here. Okay.
Does anyone else need infernal healing? 10 hit points, straight up. No rolls.
No strings attached.
No strings attached. Just 1 minute of detecting evil.
No questions asked. Emaírel or Sam, Geier is gonna take the first 2, and then he'll be at his current maximum.
Actually, those were all taken by Emaírel. Like, so if you just roll new ones, and I'll cross off the
Oh, that's what you mean.
the appropriate number.
And what is it? 2d8 plus 3.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
And he's dead
40.
again.
Yeah, I don't think I should roll again. He's at 40 out of 41.
Okay.
I think I will also take one because, well, I need about like 10 hit points, and I think a potion will put me
Mhm.
right back.
Go ahead. There you go.
Turns out ticks can carry the plague. They're just not usually the ones to blame.
I see.
Okay. So, okay, we are not dead yet. I still have some ammunition on me. So, what are your guys' disposition? I mean, you think are we strong enough to? If do you think they have more of these infernal things in there?
Hmm.
So Geier is, I'm sure that he'll feel horrible and complain about it, but he is actually, I mean, he still has some constitution damage, but he's at 10 constitution right now. So it's not like he's in terrible shape.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at, 4 Constitution.
Oh,
For
That's-
total?
That's not good.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
So, not great.
She's dancing a slow dance right now.
Yeah, she's kind of like it's actually one of the few times that you don't see her like she's uncharacteristically still right now. She's just kind of leaning up against a wall, and she's incredibly pale. She's just sort of like looking around at the situation, and she doesn't look like terrified or anything, just kind of like almost a little bit in shock.
Mm-hmm.
And still, she's just like, that was bad.
Yes, yes, it was.
Geier agrees.
so should we just retreat or like take one shot to see what's there and keep the option of running in mind?
Well,
The good old one more room.
yeah. Well, I personally suggest we should retreat. First of all, it is already, well, it will be night soon. We are exhausted, and as soon as we rest, I will be able to prepare like a whole bunch of restoration extracts, which
It's not even. Just so you know, it's not even lunchtime.
right.
You had camped just before you came here.
Oh, sorry. I was under the impression that we camped and walked another day.
No. The house, the mansion is just a couple of miles out from Ilmarsh. It's like a 2-hour
Yeah.
walk.
We
from
we
Ilmarsh.
camped like a really short distance from the place.
Yeah.
But we can't really go back to Ilmarsh. If we're going
Right.
to town, it would be
We'll be fucked.
back to
Yeah, you're in the most remote corner of Ustalav, so really there's nothing but the sodden timbers, that swamp land that would await you to the south and the east. And yeah, going west, you would eventually make your way to Thrushmore, but that's pretty much it.
and going to Thrushmore is a day's walk, roughly, or more.
Was a little more? And you don't have horses?
Is my ghost wolf still there? By the way, I don't know if I don't know how spiritual. I don't know how
what
phantom steeds work when you
pass out.
dismount from
Oh,
them.
that's okay.
I didn't.
It's just that this spell
Right,
has a duration, I believe, and I don't know if
It's hours.
hours or minutes.
It's a full.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can ride around on it all day. So
Okay, no, then it would still be there.
okay.
You can dismiss it if you want, but it's
Yeah. No, let's keep that for now.
Mhm.
Alhindri says, I do not feel much like dancing, but my partner could take the lead
Oh,
for a time.
yeah. So Thrushmoor is 2 days of riding, 4 days of walking from Ilmarsh.
Wow.
we'll have to keep it in mind.
Yeah, you're in the sticks right now.
Okay. Well, I mean, uh, uh, let's be fair. Young lady, the thing you summon is absolutely abhorrent creature from beyond the reality, and I loathe to rely on it. But I suppose we don't really have a choice.
She looks slightly offended. One standard action, or one full round action, I think actually. So,
Not 1 minute.
she will. No, full round for her. The elven what is it? What do you call it? The favored class bonus for summoners is you can reduce the time it takes to summon. So for her, it's just a full round, and she will call upon her dancing partner, and it will appear seemingly coming right out of her head, like almost just pulling itself out of her forehead, and then it kind of plop down onto the ground, dragging its limbs behind it, its hindquarters, and she'll look at it and say, "Can you make room for Doggy?" And hopefully have the thing push open that stupid door.
Bum bum bum. Let's see, doggy, push.
Oh well, it is going to open the door so that she can ride in on Doggy. Is the goal here?
Oh, it is going to. Okay.
Yeah. Can we
Go ahead.
Are we on the map? Can we go to the map?
Yes, we can go to the map, of course. Can you use the mini-map? I have a mini-map module active. Do you see a thing on the left?
No.
Yes, I do.
I think we saw it last time, but I'm not seeing it now.
Oh, there's a button for it.
There's a button for it.
And then when you open the minimap, do you see the whole map, or do you only see what you've explored?
I don't
Well,
see any map.
I see the field of vision, so only opened only parts that are, well, with open doors, windows. So I don't see the whole mansion.
Where's the button for it?
It
On the
is-
left, look.
Yeah, right above the wand.
Oh yeah,
that-
minimap. Okay, yes.
How did you get that working, Simon? Because I've tried to make this function on my game, and it's like gives me an error the whole time.
Well, is it working?
Yeah, now that I clicked it, I can
yeah.
see.
Yeah, and it's basically the same as the normal map, just shrunk down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it also, like, stuff where you've already been, you can see, like, grayed out. It's not totally black.
Well,
I guess so. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, is the room that you fought the ticks in?
Yeah,
Well, can you
it's
tell us
visible.
Yeah,
that?
it's visible.
It is-
Okay, yeah, cool. I don't know, Anthony. I didn't really do anything. I think I just installed it and it worked out of the box.
I'll have to look into it.
Maybe it's a different module though, because
Um,
and it is called something.
Pretty sure it's. I mean, it's the same icon and everything.
Oh, okay.
I think it's the same one. But in the meantime, what do I need to do to get this door open?
A strength check.
Just
You
a
just want to
straight old,
break it open, or
just a straight old strength
yeah.
check. Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna throw itself at the door here.
yeah.
Actually,
And
it's
you can take 10 or even 20 if you want.
if it takes 10, that'll be a 15.
15. Let me check. Check. Where is the text for that? $15. The DC is 16. So it takes a couple of attempts, but
I'll roll then. I guess.
eventually, but eventually it will break the door down and knock it out of its frame. It takes a surprising amount of attempts. Probably the first couple of times it still sort of almost went through the door because it's not all here yet, hasn't fully manifested or something. And but eventually it knocks the door out of its hinges, and you see the room beyond that you have suffered so greatly in.
Yes. Don't touch the couch.
It's
I
the
can't-
other giant tick's farm.
How do I deselect? I can't.
Just
I can't.
click anywhere.
It's not because I can't click anywhere. I can only click on my token. So I can't go back to Alhindri to grab her. There we go. Will that work?
You should also maybe it's a user setting. If you go to your settings in the right hand thing, then configure settings, core settings.
Left click release objects. Ah! Oh my god. So much easier. Wow.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Okay. That used to be a module, by the way. Just that. Left clicking to release objects.
Alhindri's gonna take up a lot of space as she comes in. With 2 large-sized animals. Summons.
It's an interesting image, like seeing those things just sort of slither and pull themselves into the room. The dog probably trailing some dark mist, and then Alhindri walking in after them with like a little bit of a skip to her step, not as much as usual, I'm sure.
She's riding the doggy, I believe.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's hopping on
riding.
doggy.
Alright, she's still riding. Okay, so that's pretty impressive entrance wherever
Yeah.
she goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't know what's weird anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have lost all measure for that. While Alejandro is still not here, maybe we can spend some time putzing around. Because I do want to find a way to get the dog actually under Alhindri's token.
Yeah, it depends on the order. It depends on which one I click on. So when I click on dog, it brings it to the front. When I click on her, it brings her to the front.
Yeah.
So I have to move her over on top. But
Pretty sure there's a module for that.
I don't know if there's a module for ordering stuff, but there is definitely a way to pin tokens together so that they get stuck on each other, and you move one, you move them both. But what's the duration on these? Minute per level. I'm debating if I need. Yeah, another minute per level. This is also a minute per level.
Hello, hello.
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 Oh,
He's back.
Sorry
You're
about
here?
that. Yeah.
No problem. We spend the time doing some castings of lesser restorations
Very much
and cure
needed.
moderate wounds. Absolutely. You still have 4 points of constitution damage right now, but given the reduced number of maximum hit points because of that, you're technically at full hit points. You just don't have the full maximum hit points. If you catch my meaning.
Don't have the constitution for it.
Exactly.
Yep.
And it finally broke open the door, which was also difficult for it to do. So no shame in failing that several times. And now you've kind of piled into the room, trying to step away from the couch as far as you can. And I'm going to give you the description again. Yeah. So the walls of this room are still intact, but it's pretty clear that the roof above has sustained damage. The floor of the chamber bears a sizable puddle in which the rotten remnants of a settee still sit. You should be able to see a door up here,
hmm
and there is a fireplace here, which is also moldy and rotten and black from ages old soot.
Emaírel, before touching anything, is going to give the place a little look over,
Mm-hmm.
particularly the door.
Roll perception. There it is. No, the door. I mean, the door is also sort of swollen, but it doesn't look like it's stuck like the front door.
So he's going to give it a try.
Okay. It trenches on for a little bit and then turns a corner. There's a bunch of doors leading away from it. Did you get that?
Yep.
Okay.
Should we start with the nearest one?
Everybody's really eager to explore, I can tell.
Yeah. Or traumatized.
I mean, it's got a squeeze in behind you.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go for the first one.
Okay. Do you want to open it?
Yep.
I think you should be able to open it yourself. It's not locked.
Oh, so when they are locked, when we click it, it won't work, right?
Correct.
Is that okay? Well, that's okay. That's easier.
Well, assuming that I had the presence of mind to actually
Yeah.
lock them, but yes, technically
Okay.
that is how it works. All right. You find a bedroom, the furniture of which is soaked and reduced to rotten heaps of wood. Portions of the ceiling and the east wall have collapsed, revealing the swamp outside and the room above.
So we could have just walked around and gotten through
You
here.
never did. You never bothered to actually look around the corner. I'm sorry, but
Mm.
nobody said anything to that
Yeah.
effect, so I figured
Yeah, no,
I'm not
that's
going to
fair.
tell you.
But it does kind of look like it's the same thing for the next room. So Emaírel is going to move through here and take a peek.
hmm Peek into the room next door, which is a dining room, or at least it may have once been, because the grand table in the center has been smashed beneath the weight of a ruined lead and glass chandelier that fell atop it long ago. And yes, here too, the ceiling and the eastern wall have collapsed. And you can tell that you could climb up into the room above if you wanted to.
Anything of note in the room?
Only what I told you.
Okay.
Oh, it can't fit through the door. I can't drag it in either.
I guess, Emaṛel, you do see something which is not technically part of the room and more part of the wall over here. You see that the building, the interior walls, which are made of brick, just like the outside walls, just not as thick. But then there's a segment that looks like it's natural rock, like one monolithic piece of rock that is incorporated into the interior wall here. Do you see that?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's sort of noteworthy.
So like the house was built around some sort of pre-existing rock
Maybe.
structure?
Yeah,
Sorry.
Anthony, I think
I'm making a mess with these tokens.
yeah, I think we'll just leave the big tokens out, and we'll just assume that they're near you or near Alhindri.
And then he's going to try the next door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, another short hallway, and you see another piece of rock, and in the interior wall here.
Um, would a knowledge, history, or local be able to give any sort of hint as to what that would be?
Yeah, go for knowledge local. 28. Well, it sort of reminds you of standing stones. So maybe this was built on top of a druid's circle or something like that. Oh, and the 36, that was also
The,
that was also in this one.
no, the 36 was in the previous room, in the dining
Okay.
room.
Okay.
Oh, well, I actually muted myself somehow. I forgot about it. How long was I muted?
I haven't heard you in a while.
Sorry. Yeah, does it remind us of standing stools in Thrushmore?
Vaguely. I mean, the standing stones in Thrushmore are larger, and I believe they are carved, right? They are more like
I see.
shaped, and these look more like natural stone. Or not natural. The other ones are also natural stone, but like untreated, unprocessed.
Well, Emaṛel is gonna look back to his companions and like gesture to the next door, like, do we?
Well, nothing horrible happens so far.
So there's another stone in here in the next room.
Maybe it's
Well, it's not technically in the room. It's part of the wall.
Built into
I
the
don't
building.
like this at all.
All right.
Okay, you check the door and then open it. And as soon as you open it, you're greeted by a crossbow bolt. Boom. Even before you step into, as soon as you
Okay.
literally as soon as you open it, and 2 men are inside. You identify them easily as members of the recondite order of the Indomitable Sea.
I see.
Oh yes.
There they are.
Don't think we're on their best graces. Not after.
Yeah,
Not if they've heard what happened.
yeah, and they definitely wear the same vestments. One of them also wears the vestments of a vicar, while the other one wears the more humble, low-ranking cultists' vestments. And I'm trying to add you guys to the combat here. There we go. And I can't seem to get to Alhindri. There you go. Okay. Did we say that they act on your initiative, right, Anthony? Critter?
I believe so. Yeah, there isn't like normal rules for well, actually I guess I don't know. It's already out in the start of combat. I don't know if you want to have it do one thing or another there.
Does it have an initiative?
Let me double check. Eidolon. Eidolon.
Doesn't everything have an initiative score?
As most things do. Sure it does. So I don't mind if it once it takes take its own initiative. It's really actually a question of their relationship. Like a well-trained animal, for example, would say would hold until its master gives it a command, unless there's like an obvious threat. But if it is more autonomous than that, then
I feel like they're more like equals. I would say.
Okay.
And
so then I have no problem giving it its own initiative then.
Okay. I mean, I don't care however you want to work it. It's fine.
And doggy.
Phantom Steed spell, I believe. It
That's
just
not non-combatants.
well, this thing it can make attacks and such. So hang on, let me.
The Phantom Steed says it does not fight.
Yes, but the Ghost Wolf does.
Oh, right.
Ghost Wolf is its own spell that is based on Phantom Speed, but with extra stuff. And I feel like I'm gone. No, I'm not gone. Somebody else.
No,
is
it's Simon that dropped.
gone. Oh, great. Ghost Wolf.
At least that means that he's not murdering us.
It functions as Phantom Steed.
Okay, I think I'm back now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I lost you at the Ghost Wolf, and then something. But I
Yeah.
the spell here, yeah.
It is its own spell, but it basically functions as Phantom Steed, but it has a couple of things tacked on, including being able to act in combat and make a bite attack
right.
and stuff.
Okay, but it sounds like it's not really. It doesn't really have an initiative. It doesn't even really seem to have its own free will because you just order it to do something,
Right.
and then it does that one thing once per round.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think I got it. All right. So we've got the initiative in order. They had a ready action, so let me check here. Where is their weapon? There it is. Single attack against EmaＲel, flat-footed, if you can be surprised.
Yeah, but that misses.
Okay. And a slingshot.
A
as
slingshot?
well. Yes.
Who's one slingshot in?
The vicar.
Oh, that
What,
misses.
are you gonna laugh at him?
Oh,
Well,
the vicar has a
maybe-
You seem
slingshot?
amused. Yes, he
Maybe a
does.
little.
It's just not a very usual weapon of war, so
Yeah.
Emaírel is interested in that.
Well,
maybe it is
he
like
also
enchanted to sling.
he also carries a morning star, so
Oh,
the
that's more typical.
sling, yeah, the sling does not seem to be his primary means of attack. Okay, so that's an 18 for Emaírel.
That's a miss too.
Okay, and just pointing out that it would have been 7 points of damage, so it's not too shabby for a sling.
Mhm.
All right, so that was just the surprise round. Everyone was surprised, and now we move on to the first regular round. And the cultist right next to the door is the first one to act.
Just a quick question.
Sure.
In the previous round, he fired a bolt, right? A crossbow
Yes.
bolt.
Yes.
Well, that should provoke.
When you're surprised,
I think with combat reflexes.
well,
it
when you're
doesn't-
flat-footed, but you're not even aware of your.
Ah,
your-
yes. Okay. I see what you mean.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, flat-footed. Yeah, you're right.
All right. Okay, let me find there. Here we are. Okay. He is going to. He's going to cast a spell. First, he takes a step back, and then he casts a spell at Emaírel. And he is trying to make eye contact with you. And then first he mumbles something, points at you, and then he speaks a very commanding voice and says, "Come." You can give me a will save, please.
Okay. Emaírel is going to make use of his occultist powers as an immediate action
Okay.
to grant himself a bonus against that. Bonus on the save. Let's spend that. And now he can roll the will save with a baked-in bonus. Why does it not let me type in? Oh, okay, that's not the wrong. Okay, that's the full roll.
Oh, well, you do not feel compelled to follow his command. Geier, your turn. You see that Emaírel
I
has...
can't see much from where I'm standing.
Right, but you probably saw
But
the
I can see the
bolt.
guy.
The bolt hit the
Yeah.
wall behind Emaírel. Sling bullet fly past him. Yeah, and you see the vicar straight up. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna magic missile it just to avoid hitting my companions.
Okay, then roll for damage.
Damage is 1d4 plus 1 per level, right?
Mm-hmm. No, 1d4. Yeah, you're right. It's not exactly
Yeah, so-
1d4 plus 1 per level. It's you are 7th level. No, you're 9th level.
No, 9th
so
level.
So it's 5.
9d4.
No, it's 5d4 plus 5.
Right. It's not 1 per level. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. 17.
Zoom. So they zoom past Arronax and Emaírel and hit him in quick succession for 17 points of damage. Move action.
And-
Fire Geier.
No, I think this is fine. I think Emaírel and Arronax can take.
Okay, then it's Doctor's turn.
Okay. Well, I will follow the cue from Geier, and I will drop a bomb on them since they seem to cluster together very well. I would say some witting one-liner as well, but yeah.
Yeah. They are literally in a 3x3 room.
So yeah, I use just one bomb for one.
Okay, they get no, one of them gets it directed, I assume.
Well, yeah, the car is straight up, so he gets direct.
Okay.
Up. That's
22 is a hit against his touch AC easily, so he takes the 23 points of damage.
and let's go
And
fire.
and then this guy has to roll a save, makes his save, so he gets only the 5 plus 5 is 10, half of that is 5. And the vicar catches on fire. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, I think I
Move
will.
action?
Yeah, I think I will stay here. Emaṛēl is heavily armored, so it's all right.
Okay. Then it is... Oh, it is its turn.
It's can't see anything. I suppose it is going to double move. It's a little too crowded in here, so I think it is going to go like so. 5. Do I have to go? I have to go 10 feet down there to get. Yeah, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20 to peer through the window here and and
terrifying.
observe what's going on.
Oh god, it's probably terrifying to see its face like squished against what's left of the glass.
Oh, is the glass is there glass there or like is it
Very,
open?
very little.
Fogging
Okay.
up. Like,
Great. I'm gonna attack through the window next round.
Nice. Okay, Emaṛēl.
Is this 5-foot step possible?
No. Not through the corner.
Okay, finally solved the thing. He is going to step up and target the vicar.
Oh, right, with his reach weapon, of course.
Yep. Let's see. Yeah, there's no buffs, none of them. Then I guess double
Natural
misses.
1. Miss. Oh, and then there's an iterative, which is 18. But 18 is not enough. No, it's not enough. He parries, even though he is on fire. Probably through his panicked, jerky movements, he makes it harder to be hit. Almost by accident. Alhindri.
Arms. Specifically says it increases the length of creatures' arms, increasing your reach with those limbs. Would you say that that's applicable to?
Hello?
Your limbs
Yeah,
by
that's where
5
this is
feet,
going.
I think is fair to say. Any, what is it called? Prehensile? Is that the right word? Any
Mhm.
prehensile limb?
So would you
I
consider
think
an
could be used for that. No, I think that should be a different spell.
on
Yeah,
on
I
it,
would say so.
which will grant it 15 feet of reach with its
Mhm.
tentacle mass.
And you can target it because you're allowed to cast spells with a target.
To 30 feet
even when
away
it's a range
on my Eidolon.
personal.
Yes, even yes, specifically. Yeah, that's it's normal for the personal range stuff to also apply to the Eidolon, but she has additional stuff that lets her Eidolon has long arms active. Its tentacles
Not actually using them right now.
yeah, probably they're just like dragging behind it in a
Oh, gosh. Okay. So the vicar is
Threatened.
wow, man, rolling on the this burning condition is so
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
Like not just that you need to take a full round action to even attempt the save, but to get the bonus you need to roll on the ground, which obviously means you're prone, even though
yourself
it doesn't
prone, yeah.
say that. So yeah. Dousing with 2 gallons of water. Well, maybe am I lucky and he prepared to create water today? He did. 0 oh, add water. Okay.
sure.
No, seriously. I would never lie to you. He casts defensively. I think, yeah, if he rolls higher than 1, that'll be fine. Yes, he does. So he casts defensively to douse himself with 2 gallons of water as he yells at his companion, Yarick, get them! Stop them! They shall not let be passed! What's it called?
Minion?
The vizier said he would not be disturbed in his meeting.
Yes.
The Vizier.
And then he manages to actually extinguish the flames for now, without provoking. Okay. Do we have everyone? Yes. Okay. So now it's the other cultist's turn. Let's see. What can he do? Standing right next to you, Emaírel. I mean, he'd probably be able to tell if you have him within reach too, or would you look like it's sort of unwieldy and he would expect not to be hit when he's adjacent?
Well, it looks like I can stab him with the spear, but I do have a shield in the other hand. Does he know that I can use the shield to bash his
well,
face? Yeah.
well, let's give him a sense motive if you would expect that, because I don't know if that, because it's fairly uncommon to use shield bash. Sense motive here.
Yes, you're right. Most people with shields on their arms don't know how to swing them at people.
Yeah, because they don't have the feats. Okay, so 20 is probably enough to understand that you're wielding that shield not just for defense.
Very rare in Galarian.
Mm-hmm. Unless you move to that 2E part of town.
Yeah.
Yeah. A few years in the future, the training has gotten out.
Yeah.
The word's gotten out. You can swing
Right.
your arm.
You what? All right. But it comes at a cost. Now you have to actually ready your shield for defense too. Okay, so he knows that he's in danger here. He knows that he'll be in danger if he steps away because he saw you attack with reach. So really, there's not that many options for him except for casting defensively. So let's see. That is good enough for a. Whoop. Wait, nope. Yes. For a spiritual weapon to appear.
Oh, I gotta get that animation.
It is going to try and clobber you. But of course I did not make a macro for that. Just gonna roll the d20 first and then worry about the modifiers. If it matters, it won't. Okay. Alright. Next thing that happens is that Doctor and Emaṛel and Geier also, from beyond, so basically from here, I don't know if you can see that ping, because it's probably in the dark.
Yeah.
You can see that ping. Okay. So generally from that direction, you hear some heavy footsteps, like boom, 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 but they seem to be moving away.
Oh, they have another one of those things, don't they?
Shoot.
Sounds like a very large tick. Okay, Gaia.
Oh no.
Not that.
Where exactly is this sound coming from?
From here, through the wall, you hear the boom, 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 and it kind of makes the ground shake. You see in all of those puddles around you, you see those like Jurassic Park ripple kind of thing. Alejandro?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I'm
you
just,
weren't
just
talking.
thinking.
Okay.
'Cause I don't know what's coming. I don't know where it's gonna come from. So can I prepare a spell?
You mean ready?
Yeah, ready a spell. Sorry,
Which one?
I can't see it. So I was thinking glitter dust. So if anything is invisible, that gives me. I know I was confusing you with.
Well, right now you can't see it because there's a wall.
Yeah, but whatever. No, I was confusing it with fairy fire. Sorry. I'll just prepare bone shaker.
Right, you're ready.
I know I'm turning into a one-trick pony, but
Hey,
honestly, it's the one that works the best.
I don't even think it's a one-trick pony. It's just that it's Gaia
great
and Bone
spell and
Shaker
the
is
other
just
one's-
such a great
yeah.
combination, and it tends to not work. So
Yeah.
that's also
I wonder what happens if you cast Bone Shaker on something with an exoskeleton.
an exoskeleton.
That's interesting.
Ooh.
Okay, so and do you want to say that as soon as something enters the room, it triggers, or do
Well,
you?
no, because then if something that I shouldn't hits it,
Or in something, you can say something that you deem a threat.
I'll just
Something
bone
like that.
shake the deacon.
The
Garrick,
vicar.
the vicar.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll deal with that.
So is there more than one vicar? I assume.
I guess so. Yeah.
Because I thought we ate one vicar.
You did.
We ate and spat back.
Mm-hmm. But there are
So
multiple.
DC
So
13,
vicar.
fortitude save, please.
Okay. DC 42. Vicar is like an apprentice.
Yeah, it's a title. It's like a
Right. Yeah. So
possible for
there can be multiple of them. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Made a save.
Fortitude partial or negate. Halves the damage and negates the movement. So it's 3d6 points of damage plus 1d6 per two caster levels. So that was
It will be 76.
Ooh. Oh.
No, but it's
Okay.
halved. It's halved.
All
It's
right.
still-
That's 13 points of damage as you see him like shake a little bit, but he twists and contorts himself a little bit, kind of shaking it off, but still you see great pain and move action for Gaia.
no, this is fine.
Okay.
Doctor, you're muted.
Mhm.
Nice. Nice one.
Am I? Well,
Not
No.
anymore.
no, I'm not muted. It's just Discord being stupid.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well then I think I will. I will continue doing what I did. I will throw one bomb at this guy.
Okay.
Well, since he extinguished himself, so good luck extinguishing himself once again.
It's a cantrip, so. But
Or this poor guy. He's literally not able to do anything but keep himself from bursting into flames.
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, bombs. 26 direct hit for 16 points of damage. Of course he takes that damage. Of course he catches on fire. No save.
Mm-hmm.
So that, and all it takes is a stupid touch attack
Yep.
for them to essentially lose a round. Okay, and the other guy gets a reflex. 23 makes it, so he takes the 10 points of damage. And no stupid catching on fire.
Yes, and I think I will use one of my mythic powers to instantly drink my extract of bark skin.
Okay.
No, wait, I think I already drank it, so never mind.
Alright. Then it's its turn.
Its head is going to come smashing through the window and try and grab the cultist in front of him.
What sounds does it make? Does it like squeal or does it roar
Yeah.
or what's the
I imagine it has this. Yeah, it doesn't roar. I imagine it has this like awful mushy squealing sound. It's
like fingernails on a chalkboard or something?
like fingernails through meat. As
That's graphic.
it issues this high pitched squeal, and the head comes through and tries to bite the cultist.
Alright.
Let's see here. $26 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit, and the cultist is horrified as he gets bitten by it, and I assume grabbed afterwards.
Yeah, well, there's a grab attempt. He takes 12 points of damage, and
Mhm.
also
Full on grab or like the
that is a
Oh.
29 to grapple.
okay. Pretty sure that'll be enough. Yeah, easily. Okay, so you're both grappled.
Yes. And then he automatically gets moved to a square adjacent. But in this case, do I choose the square or is it just whatever the nearest?
The nearest. If
Okay,
two
so
are,
he stays where he is.
yeah.
So this head just comes in and like comes down and partially engulfs him. The tentacles are also going to come slithering through the window and attack the
Yeah. Almost as if
Attack.
they had a life of their own.
yeah. They're going to go for the vicar.
Oh, for the vicar. But now with the penalty of being grappled.
They do, yeah. I suppose I do have the grappled condition. So hang on, let me flip that on.
I just did.
Oh, Okay. Here it comes then. 25.
Wow, that is a hit for 8 points.
8 more points. And I can't grapple 2 creatures unless I take the minus 20 on everything, which I'm not going to do. So it's just going to be 8 more points.
Okay, alright, so he gets hit by the tentacles. It goes, "Ugh," and he's still on fire, and definitely reevaluating his life choices. Emaírel.
So we're still hearing the heavy steps.
Yeah, yeah.
Still leaving, right?
Yeah, they're moving away from you.
Okay. He's going to try and finish off the vicar quickly. See. That's better.
Whoa, okay, so 29 to hit for 20 points of damage. Brings him to his knees, and then you finish him off with the second attack. Wait, actually, was that two? No, yeah, you finish him off with the second attack. And he goes down in a pile of flaming remains. Where is the...
Good.
And the Emaírel's going to take one step back. Someone's leaving. Something is leaving.
Alright, Alhindri.
Alhindri is just kind of circling around behind saying, well done taking the lead to it. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's just coming over here to see what she can see. Oh, I can see through the windows on the second floor, by the way. I don't know if you want to.
Oh, alright. Sure, because they're windows. That's not a problem. I hit all the creatures are hidden anyway.
Oh, great. So there's creatures up there.
Yeah.
So what is that, like an open shed or something that I'm seeing around the corner?
This here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell you that these are the broken remains of a wooden outbuilding with a stone chimney, and you can still spot a hearth that stands there. The roof is sagging almost to the ground next to an old stone-lipped well, which is this thing, I believe.
Okay. I'm going to keep on moving because on my mount I have a tremendous amount of move speed.
Mm-hmm.
So that was 30. Sorry, I need to get her on top of the mount again. Oh, God. That was 30 to be here, so
Make a ride
35,
check.
40. Do I have to make a ride check?
Usually you don't. Like, you're not trying anything fancy.
No, I'm just riding it around.
Yeah, that's okay. And it's combat. It counts as combat trained, so
Yeah.
right check.
50, 55, 60. Is it really 80 feet? That sounds outrageously far.
Hmm.
Oh, that's the point of a mount.
I guess
Yeah.
so. It's based on, well, what does Phantom Steed have to say?
It has a speed of 20 feet per 2 caster
Oh,
levels.
okay, yeah,
A
that's
maximum
why
of 100. So yeah.
Yeah, so that's why it's so far. She's just like looking through windows now, trying to see what she can see, and that'll, I guess, bring her to here.
Okay. Yeah, you peek into another hallway in the inside of the house, a door, and you also see another one of those rocks that are incorporated into the interior wall.
Lovely.
Actually, in this case, both left and right of the door that leads further into the mansion. Okay, the cultists. Okay, so first of all, the spiritual weapon is going to continue trying to attack Emaírel. What's your AC, Emaírel?
27.
Okay, he's not gonna scrounge together a plus 16, so let's forget about that. And then he's gonna try to break free from the Eidolon's grapple,
Mm-hmm.
which is a CMB check, I assume. Bum, bum, bum. 'Cause those are only his defenses. Where is his CMB offense? Come on, where are you? There you are. Is an 18 enough?
No.
Wait, but I assume that this is including the grappled penalty, which it doesn't get against its grappler, I believe. Correct?
I still don't think it's enough, but
Okay. All right, so that was the cultist. And then we hear more heavy footsteps. Boom, boom, boom. But they're kind of echoing from far away, deeper into inside the mansion. Although actually not that far away.
But they've stayed inside. They haven't gone through to the outside.
Well, you don't know. They're coming from the southwest somewhere, and you don't know if it's inside the mansion or outside. You would guess that it's still somewhere on the interior. Geier.
I can't see anything from here. I'll take a
Mhm.
5-foot step forward. I can see the other cultists. Good. Good.
Yeah, he's so nicely lined up.
Magic missile him.
And no lightning bolt. Okay, that'll be 5d4 plus 5. 16.
16.
All right. Yeah, so he gets a hail of magic missiles perforating him, and he almost falls as he is near death. Doctor?
Okay. Well, he is near death, and while I would like to make him completely dead, I will not waste my bomb on him, since I believe he's grappled by the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think it would be prudent now to drink another prepared extract. I will use Expeditious Retreat, so next time I would be able to run really fast. In case of it would be in case if I need to run away or towards
Okay.
danger.
What was that?
In case if I'll need to run away or to danger, into danger.
Or to danger.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then that's that.
I think so. Yeah.
And it's its turn.
it is just gonna try to swallow whole.
I think it does.
It's a 43.
Yeah, I think that's a success. Let me check his CMD. But yeah.
17
Oh.
points of damage.
He just swallows the cultist whole, who just and disappears in
Just
its
gets
maw.
sucked out the window. You ever I hate to conjure this visual, but have you guys ever seen Peter Jackson's King Kong?
Yes.
It's been a long time ago.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
You remember the scene with the bugs?
No.
I do not.
That they crawl inside the skin.
No, oh God, no. That's not what I was talking about. But it's almost probably it's awful in a different way. But this is what I imagine, and it's pretty bad. I'll link a GIF or
Well,
or something.
The cultist can count his blessings that he dies on his way in, essentially. Okay. Is that a full round for it, or does it have a move action left?
That was just its. Yeah, that was just a. I believe that's just an action, actually. It can attempt a combat maneuver check. The creature, it can attempt a new combat maneuver check as though attempting to pin the opponent.
Yeah, so it's a standard.
Okay. In that case, it'll just keep on shuffling around. 15, 20, 25,
It just kind of smashes through what's left of the window, goes, bites the cultist, grabs them, swallows them whole, and then slithers on and around the corner. Great. Totally normal companion. Emaírel.
Emaírel is going to use his mythic ability to make it so the spiritual weapon can take AOs against him, and he is going to move into the room and attempt to open this door.
Are you a divine? No, you're an occult caster. Yeah. Okay.
Shouldn't
And that leads to the outside.
and
Yeah, it does.
shouldn't the weapon dissipate by this point, or it will go on without master?
It's not a concentrate or a concentration spell. It just has a fixed duration, so I don't think it would disappear. It's just gonna uselessly flail at Emaírel while he laughs at the power of his patron. And it's Alhindri's turn.
Alhindri is still looking for signs of anything. I realized I didn't actually do anything with her action last round, but that's okay. Oh, Emaírel, you opened a door. How nice.
I
did. She's gonna keep running around though, because
like it was nothing. He opened that door.
She's going to keep dancing around the house. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, and then she'll just double move. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 75, 80. Okay. She's seen everything there is to see now. There's a lot of hallways.
There is a lot of hallways, that's true. Yeah. Alright. That was a double move. And then the spiritual weapon, let me check real quick if it needs a move action to get a new target. You can use a move action to redirect the weapon to a new target, so it's really just going to follow Emaírel around, trying to attack him. Well, Emaírel probably just kind of waves it off like an annoying fly. Well, 15, that might actually get somewhere.
Doesn't it use like level plus wisdom from?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out right now. Use your base attack bonus. No, it uses your base attack bonus plus your wisdom. And the cultist base attack bonus is low. So wisdom is not very good. 21?
No.
Yeah, so it just continues to miss you. And Geier. You hear the heavy footsteps, and then you see a hulking large creature squeezed itself through the door into that sodden, soggy, ruined room to the south. And I will show you a picture of what it looks like. It's looks like a female specimen of some kind of troll or giant or something like that.
How can I tell it's female?
Well, it probably has tits hanging
I'm
out.
joking. Oh, it's just being annoying.
Here, I think you'll know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And yeah, it has this also sort of kind of fish-like face, some aspects, but it's definitely a giant variant of some kind.
Gotta love that art.
Oh damn, it's
Yeah.
large.
And she is carrying that giant club around, but not just for show, as you can tell. She swings it around, and she calls out to you, Geier, with a surprising amount of articulation. You'd have expected some like monosyllabic grunting noises from her, but no. Instead, she says, "The master has requested silence and does not want to be disturbed. Why are you bothering us? We're just trying to get to the neighbors so that we will receive the blessings again." And she
Really
swings
sorry
out.
about this disturbance. We were not aware that we were supposed to keep the noise down. Apologies. Would it be possible to perhaps offer?
All right. 19. Okay, let's see. All right. So she's taken aback for a moment here by that pretty blunt um uh, uh, uh well, lie. And she says, "Well, if you are sorry, then just leave as fast as you can. No one shall go after the master. I will protect the portal."
Maybe we offer some assistance. We are somehow
And then we're still in initiative, so it's your turn.
right. Wait, so it's
Yeah.
my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn. But I'm just letting you know that if you keep talking, you're going to have to use actions for that.
I'll use my action to talk because I'm not going to attack that creature. And it's being so polite. And I actually want to see if I can, bluff my way into being taken to the master, or so yeah, like perhaps I can offer some assistance. I have to confess we are quite interested, and in our short stay here we have found some illuminating experiences and would love to learn more.
Okay. Just going to let that stand for a moment. Let's see what the others are doing in the meantime. Doctor?
Well, I would very much like to just dispose of this person, but since we're talking, it would be really impolite. So I will, unless there is some scream of panic from Emarél, I will delay my action until there would be signs of aggression from our large fishy host. In which case, if there are signs of aggression, she gets a bomb in her face. And I mean, if she like starts coming at Geier, swinging her giant mallet, bat, club.
Okay. It?
So did we just?
Well, so far it's kind of a standoff. She told you to leave if you're really, if this is a misunderstanding. Geier is kind of trying to push it, see if he can get it any further. Trying to get to a meeting with her boss.
One second.
Okay. It is Well, it's probably going to do exactly what it was going to do anyway, which is just kind of prowl around the outside.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? 5, 10, 15.
I'm gonna take the grapple condition off of it. There we go.
Why is it not I'm having trouble like
Moving?
25, 30, 35, 50, 55. 60, I guess. Just pulling itself around to the opening,
Mm-hmm.
peering through the windows as it goes, like trying to see.
Oh, there it is
It-
again.
Smushes its face up against the glass, and the whole face is kind of rubbery, so it just kind of flattens as it like looks inside, and then it keeps going.
Yuck. Emaṛel.
Well, Emaṛel heard I guess heard Geier speak and not get squished, right?
Yeah, and you would definitely also have heard the giant creature.
He's going to make use of this little lull to cast lead blades,
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. and then why did it not consume a charge? That's odd. Well, and that was a standard action, and move and see what is going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Can he make it? No, he can't make it there, so it'll have to be here.
Okay.
And that's his turn.
All right. Alhindri. Probably unaware of what's going on inside right now.
Yeah, still rushing around trying to make her full circuit.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15. Oh, now I can see her.
Mm-hmm.
When she sees that, she's gonna go faster, faster. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 60. Well, actually, she can just come in through here. 65, 70, 25, 80. And she's gonna stop here, knowing that there's something inside,
Mm-hmm.
and probably cast a spell.
Okay.
She's going to cast Blur on herself.
All right. So she's getting blurry. The giant is like started to cock her head, trying to figure out if Geier is serious about all of this, and
I
opens her mouth and kind of takes a step towards Geier. Not aggressively, like just kind of nonchalantly swinging her great club about, and that's the moment when it squishes its face against the window, and she spooks her a little bit as she sees it, and she looks at it and is visibly grossed out there, and then she looks at Geier and looks past him and sees the body of the vicar still smoldering on the floor in the chamber beyond, and then she just puts it all together. She can also see like he's badly bruised and beaten on top of that, and she quickly puts it all together, and then lifts her great club, readying it for comment. He says, "No, no, lies! You are blasphemous trespassers!" Ah! And there goes the bomb.
Yep.
All right, that moves you in initiative. You throw that bomb at her. 26 is, of course, a hit for 24 points of damage. And she catches on fire. Correct? Yeah.
Yep.
Is that always the case, or do you have to expend charges for the explosive bombs other than your regular bombs?
No, I believe it just modifies my bombs. It has to be always an explosive bomb and not any other kind. Yeah. I mean, I can combine the bombs. I don't.
Oh, I see. Okay, so she's on fire now. Since it's a 4 round action, she could still take it, but no, she is mad, and she is going to.
Is it normal we don't see her on the tracker, initiative tracker?
No, you should.
Okay.
Yeah. So she casts a spell instead. And let me check if she needs
She
to
casts a spell.
She casts a spell. Maybe a spell-like ability, but definitely some magic that is happening. And let me. Let me do that real quick. Her spells.
Oh yeah, does she have
Go.
6 or fewer hit die?
Do you know that?
Well, the wolf scares things that have 6 or
Ah.
fewer hit die.
No. She's not afraid of a wolf. Okay, so she casts the spell, like I said, and an obscuring mist, or no, actually not an obscuring mist, a cloud of fog appears and obscures her and all sight within.
That's great.
And it's Geier's turn. You're standing inside of the fog cloud. So, yeah, beyond 5 feet, you can't see anything.
Can I see enough to cast a spell on the big thing?
No, she's beyond 5 feet, so you can't see her at all.
Well, I don't need to because can I cast Black Tentacles? And that's just an area, so I just cast it in the general area. It's a 20-foot radius.
But you know that it doesn't make a difference between friends and foes. Just saying. You know, not questioning if Geier is crazy enough to do it. I'm just-
Yeah, but I don't want to kill my friends.
And just wouldn't he only be able to cast it up to 5 feet away? Like he would only be able to.
Yeah,
cast
because
it at
it's
a point he can
somewhere I
see.
can see, right? So.
Yeah.
right.
Wait.
Which would be enough, but it would catch all of you.
But what if I cast... No, but glitter dust wouldn't work in this situation either, would it?
Well, maybe.
Visibly outlining invisible things, but
No.
she's not
Well,
invisible.
it's
She's covered in
not-
fog.
Yeah, and also you would have to be able to see her to cast it on her. Although it is in a 10-foot radius spread, so you could cast it on an area.
But I don't think we would be able to see it.
No, but I don't think it would pierce the concealment. Even though that's a bit weird, but it doesn't say that it counters concealment. It only says it counters invisibility or invisible things.
Well, I got nothing. Except try and get some distance. Excuse me, Doctor. Excuse me, Emaírel. May I just squeeze through, please? Yeah, we might want to get out of here. I don't think that's the only trick that creature has on their sleeve, and not being able to see something that large is, yeah, precarious.
Okay. Then it's its turn. Some of the fog is spilling out through the broken glass, so it's also surrounded by the fog right now.
It. I think it might have a thing. It has dark vision. I thought I might have had like blind sense or something. I guess that's a different. I need to.
I kind of remember
Um,
that we talked about tremor sense, but maybe I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
it does. It does not have that.
Okay.
It's gonna knowing, having a sense of where Alhindri is. It's gonna just move. I suppose I can't technically see that.
And the Eidolon always knows that, or is that?
Well, is don't they have a connection to each other? They-
I guess so. You would know.
What I would know, boy. I mean, they have the lifelink thing. Um,
I believe by default they're supposed to have like an empathic link or communication,
yeah.
and you need to like spend an ability to see and feel through its eyes.
Okay. So with the empathic connection, does that mean that you sense each other's general direction, presence,
it's-
something like that, or what does it mean?
Usually it means whatever contextually available.
Oh boy.
Well, only while you ride it,
Pact,
apparently.
life link. Uh... Was I more than 100 feet away from the? I guess I was more than 100 feet away. It's for a moment there, its hit point maximum was reduced by 50%. Well, I went too far away.
Oh,
But soulbound evolution, is that it? No, this is the thing that's really hard, is that the abilities are split up over two different creature, like two different sheets. So sometimes stuff that's important is like they share a mental link that allows for communication across any distance as long as they're on the same plane.
yeah, and it's
a free action.
So yeah, that's fine.
Okay, all right. In that case, the thing is gonna
So it's just
come.
gonna be like, where are you?
Yeah.
And
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then it'll see her. And that's enough. It just needs to be within sight, so that's good enough for her. Good enough for it. It will finish its turn.
okay, Emaṛel.
Would Emaṛel be able to try to identify the creature just from having seen it before?
Yeah. I mean,
From having glimpsed it? Okay.
you saw her.
Which knowledge?
Knowledge local.
Local, okay.
Well, yes, some sort of giant. She kind of looks like a marsh giant, but there are some weird streaks to her that don't really fit the usual marsh giant characteristics. So you're not sure what that is, but
Okay.
yeah, something like a marsh giant. So
So
she's, yeah, just to give you a little bit. So she would be of the giant subtype. Obviously reach and all that stuff. Probably of an evil alignment. Very strong. Yeah, that's probably all you know. All you
Okay.
assume.
Emaṛel is going to try to dispel the fog cloud with a dispel magic spell.
Okay. So you're gonna have to walk me through that again.
Okay. Dispel magic. Now targeted dispel. You can choose to target one object, creature, or spell.
Okay, you target the
So I
spell.
guess we can do
obviously.
that. And then one dispel check, caster level, and compare it to the higher caster level, DC 11 plus caster level.
Okay.
Let's do one. Did it roll?
Eek.
I guess it did not roll, so I'm gonna do it here. 23. I think that should be enough.
11 plus the spell's cast level. It's exactly 23.
Yay.
Lame. All right, yeah. So it's a little back and forth there, for a moment, as the fog as you push back the fog with your dispel, and then the fog pushes back a little bit, but eventually it just goes and is gone. Do you still have a move action you want to use?
It can squeeze through doors, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
large, not huge.
mm. But when it's squeezing, it's at a disadvantage for attacks.
As long as it's squeezed, yeah, significantly.
Emaírel is just going to tap the doctor on the back and say, "Step behind."
Okay.
And that's his turn.
All right, Alhindri.
Yeah, Alhindri is trying to figure out what the hell to do. Sorry, hang on. Can be up to one, unless otherwise noted the opponent. Okay. She's. Oh God, that seems like such a bad idea in here. Okay. She's just.
I'm listening.
I can't enlarge the Eidolon. It'll just be way too ridiculously difficult. She's going to squeeze the wolf up here, I guess. 5, 10,
15
15.
as it's squeezing.
Yeah, right.
25.
15, 25. And then can she move into the room on the wolf, or is there technically not enough space to do that?
You can, but then he would still be squeezing as you
Oh, well.
enter.
He's
Okay.
squeezing, but she can. She's like considered
can-
to occupy the same squares as him, right? Like she's within reach of this creature.
She can defend herself as well as she can. I would say, I mean, it's probably not going to make a difference, but she would have a harder time negating a hit on him.
Okay,
you know
I
how
mean-
you can do a right check to negate a hit on your mount?
Yeah.
That would be harder while he's squeezing, but she herself would have the same AC as
Okay.
if she was just riding on him.
And she is going to cast a spell. Things got a little turned around here, so
Where do you cast that spell?
I'm making sure I can actually do this. Okay, it's close range. I would well, as all I need is line of sight to her, so I don't even want to do it while I'm within. I can see her from here. So
Okay.
this is
Yeah.
this is where I'd actually
Okay,
want
good.
to be. Sorry, I'm a little
No, that's
trying to
okay.
get this under control. I don't know if this is gonna provoke from back here, but
You have cover around the corner, so. No-
yeah, but my
no
AC is
AOO.
really low.
No, but no AOOs when you have cover.
Oh, when there's cover. Okay. In that case, she's just going to go ahead and cast this ability. Weird giant like thing, and she says, "Oh no, you're not the right size for my partner to dance with. and she's going to spend a point of mythic power and cast Mythic Reduce Person.
Oh no. Okay, reduce person though. Doesn't that?
Oh wait, does that affect? Actually, does that affect humanoid? Oh wait, humanoids. Oh, is
And she's a
probably not.
giant. She's not a humanoid. in
Giants
that
aren't
sense.
humanoids. Damn it.
Yeah.
That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help at all.
No.
Okay. Well, that's her turn wasted then.
I mean.
I mean, it looks like a humanoid to her, so.
Okay. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh no, that didn't work
Got-
at all.
It's got 2 arms, 2 legs.
Oh crap! Of course they're humanoid.
I was gonna
They
say,
are
I thought giant was a subtype of humanoid.
Giant. Exactly. Giant is a subtype. So yeah, it totally works.
Okay.
Or at least it may affect her.
I mean, it's a saving. It's a DC
What's
Yeah,
16
fortitude.
fortitude save, which she's probably pretty good at. So we'll see.
I don't know. Is she the fortitude type?
Yeah, apparently so.
Fortitude against the reduce. Okay. So is that just negated?
Yeah, I believe it's just negated.
Even in the mythic variety?
Even the mythic, it lets you go 2 size categories down. So
Oh wow, she would have gotten small.
she would have gone to small. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but it's. I think that's all you got. That's all I got. It was
All
worth a
right.
shot.
Doctor.
Well,
Wow, she almost couldn't have failed that.
yeah. Emaṛēl told me to get clear, so I will toss my bomb once, and then I will get clear.
Okay. Toss it. Boom. Goes the bomb.
Only
19 points of fire damage. Still on fire. Takes the damage like a champ.
19.
Um,
Then I will get clear.
And then you get clear. Okay. Then it's her turn. She's going to take the fire damage. So I'm just going to go ahead and subtract 5 more points. And then she casts a spell again. And this time she casts it in Gaia's square, which means... Oh, I also forgot the spiritual weapon, which would still be around for 1 more turn. And only to miss Emaṛēl once more. One of the most useless spiritual weapons I've ever seen. Yeah, so she casts another spell, and from Geier's square, a magic confusion spreads.
Oh
And I
no.
will need will saves from the 3 of you. You may turn into the 3 Stooges here.
Our party's good at will saves, right?
Totally. I mean, if you spend some time with Evelyn, your will save is fucked.
Emaṛēl is going to again spend a point of focus to get a bonus on the save.
Okay.
Let's see. Well, +4. Oof. That is not good.
That's 17.
Yeah.
That is exactly the DC. How do you do it?
Oof.
Oh man. Yeah. So you are not confused, but Doctor also hit exactly 17, but of course, Geier, you're confused. Well,
That sounds on brand.
yeah. Okay, 1 round per level. Okay. How did I do that again? Yeah.
Wizard.
Oh, sorry.
Wow. Okay. Effect. I got confused. Okay, I believe it's in here now. Good. Sorry. Think how that works. This? Yeah. Okay. And that is her turn. Gaia, you're confused. So
I am.
I
What can
would
I do?
ask would ask you to roll a d100.
Oh.
94. You attack the nearest creature.
Oh no.
Um,
If
so that-
Arronax and Emaírel are the same distance,
we will roll a roll of fate, and Dr. Arronax is the lucky one.
What is this thing?
Which thing?
That
The
thing.
rule of fate.
It's exactly that. It's where you select a couple of tokens, and then you just roll, and it'll select one of the
Oh,
tokens.
Is that a module, or did you just?
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
Yeah, and you can even set up the little catchphrases here. You can change the god if you have a different god of luck or fate or whatever. You can do all sorts of things.
Yeah, well, yeah, good thing that it's it's Geier and that both of us have buffed armor class right now.
Yeah. It'll hurt Geier more than you probably. Okay, Geier, attack. You attack nearest creature.
and it won't be a spell,
attackers-
right? Because that requires,
Let me check. Attackers are not any special advantage when attacking. I mean, do you do it to the best of your ability, essentially?
I
Because
don't
that
think so. I think it's just more like a knee-jerk reaction. Like, if you
Yeah,
have a sword,
yeah.
you stab. If you have a foot, you kick.
Yeah, that does sound right. Yeah.
And in
Yeah.
Geier's case, I don't think actually I have any weapon other than the bone razor.
well, you used to be in a past life.
A monk.
a
I
skilled
left
hand-
that life behind.
But maybe the
I'm just when you
confusion-
think you're out, they drag
Yeah,
you
so why
back
don't
in.
you go ahead and just do an unarmed strike?
What is that? 1d20 plus fortitude?
No. Just
Just,
roll a d20 and we'll see where
Yeah,
that gets you.
that provokes attack opportunity from me.
It does, but you
Well,
don't have a melee weapon equipped, do you?
What do you mean?
No.
I have my claws and my teeth.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course. So Geier, all of a sudden, Doctor,
Yeah.
turns towards you and like feebly swings his arm at you.
Yeah, so that's
Emphasis on the feebly. Think of Fight Club when he punches him in the ear. I'm like, you punched me in the ear.
Yeah.
You let it slide. You know?
Yeah,
Don't
because at
rip
this
his head
point, Arronax has not only his bark skin extract drank, but he also now have the mutagenic natural armor bonus. So he probably doesn't even feel this.
Yeah. Okay. All right, then it's it.
It is it's in a weird spot. So it is going to move again. A lot of wasted running around here. 5, 10, 15. It's gonna stand right back here, and it is going to attack. I don't know. I don't think I can use grab on it.
This is the same size. Yeah.
Yeah, it is just going to be a regular old attack with the mouth and attack with the tentacles. Plain Jane. Try to chomp. Oh, that's a natural 1. 33 with the tentacles.
23.
33 with the tentacles
Yeah, that's a hit.
for 6
let's see.
points of damage.
6 points of damage. Okay. That was it. Emaṛel.
Well, this thing can cast spells, so we need to step up to it.
Anthony, unless otherwise noted, grab can only be used against targets of a size equal to or smaller than the creature.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll grab. I thought there was an issue with the octopus before.
Yeah, but I think that was actually huge.
Oh, it was bigger. Okay, yeah. Okay, well then, I would like to try to grab it then.
Okay, yeah.
With the tentacles.
It was a hit, so.
Let's see. That's a 39 to grapple.
That's enough. So you are both grappled and you pull it close.
Yep.
Is what I always forget happens when you do that at range. Okay, now it's Emaṛel's turn.
Well, if he sees it being grabbed and pulled, I think he's going to be a bit more reckless and not buff. So he's just going to charge the thing.
Oh, wow.
Yelling something in Elven. Let's see.
Something in Elven.
Something in Elven.
31 for 22 points of damage. Yeah, that's of course a very forceful stab, bringing the entire momentum of your charge into it and brutally doing much harm to her. She's badly injured. Alhindri.
Okay, it's badly injured. It's really not worth the spell slots.
It's not a tick swarm.
It's not a tick swarm or anything. She's gonna move up here. Oh shit! Oh shit! Get out! Sorry, I'm trying to move my dog.
There you go.
There we go. She's just gonna move up here, and dance in the doorway there.
Is that what it's like with one of those big dogs that your family
Yeah,
has?
come on, you gotta get through.
It's like, I'm sorry, sorry. I'm just trying to get my dog through.
Go. He gets into a hallway sometimes, and he's too big to turn around. Well, he actually isn't anymore. He passed away, but
Oh
but yeah,
no! Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
but he would not be able to turn around in the hallway. He'd have to go into another room and turn around and then leave.
Do you play the truck backing up sound when he does that?
Yeah, we would sometimes.
Beep, beep.
But see, she seriously like, well, what is she? Are these doors open? Are these actually open?
All the doors are open, and she had to open them to get to you.
Okay, so she's gonna move in to like peek then.
Okay.
Let's see, that was 10, 20, not squeezing in here, so 25, and then I'm just gonna move the dog for now, and then move her to catch up. That would be 35, and then 40, and then what does she see through the door?
Well, you catch a glimpse of the central hall of the mansion, a vast chamber that occupies the space below the mansion's cracked dome. Sweeping stone stairways, their wooden railings long since rotted away, climb to a balcony overlooking the room. From the center of the floor rises a rough, flat stone with scorch marks on its center, large enough to be a table. More surprising are the columns that support the dome high above. Rather than the finished pillars one would expect in such a stately chamber, 7 massive stones stand along the walls instead, crudely chiseled and set on end in a rough circle. It appears that the lords of Naėllaṛian did not just place their seat at an age-old sacred site, but built their house upon the ancient stone menhirs of the Druid Ring itself.
Mhm.
Cool. Is there any sign of life inside?
Well, you can tell, like, because there are also puddles of rainwater that has pooled here in some places. So you see signs of passage of her. So and not just passing through, but it looks like she actually spent some time here recently. But
Okay.
other than that,
I am going to. Oh, this is rounds per level. We're not going to use that yet. Yeah, no, she's just gonna stay put and observe this kind of in wonder.
hmm
Stone circle in the middle of the house.
can you detect magic?
I can read magic.
Eh.
I am actually really surprised I don't have the ability to detect magic. That seems it's not like a feature I have that I'm just like detecting it or something. Uh I don't think I have detect magic. No.
Okay. But you can roll perception as you take in the room.
I'm not amazing at that, but I'll try.
You're being very suspicious right now. Is there another swarm in there?
No, no. You wanna
Yeah.
move that stone in the center? 4. No, yeah, it's definitely a sight that you did not expect. This sort of contrast between the very primitive seeming stone circle and the state or what's left of the stately mansion that's built around it. It's almost like the two extremes dancing with each other.
She's just kind of like, oh.
And Doctor.
Okay, so I suppose Emaṛēl no longer needs clearance, so I will move back.
Unload on Geier.
Huh? Yeah.
Unload on Geier.
Nah, I'm,
Oh.
I'm not. I'm not that
Get us up.
evil. So I will just move. I guess.
1 second, I'll be right back.
Although technically Geier is no longer friendly. I guess. Can I move through his square?
Yeah. Oh, right. He's not technically friendly. Well, for this, until his next turn, he's an enemy, essentially. So you would have to CMB or take the brutal attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I think I will. I think I will risk it then, and I will. And since I have expeditious retreat active, I have more than enough speed to afford the difficult terrain and go as slow through his squares as I need.
Okay. Oh, actually, you have to move through his square, though.
Yeah.
So that is denied by an enemy. That's not just that you get an AOO, but you just can't. You would have to do an acrobatics check to move past him. Move through his square.
Well, that's gonna be a blast, isn't it?
Or you bull rush him or overrun or something like that. But
I think I have a better chance of doing an acrobatics check. Actually, I have like 3 ranks in it.
Okay.
Let's try this. And so what's his CMB? Or defense? Is it?
I'm back.
Yeah.
so Doctor is trying to move past you, Alejandro. What's your CMD?
Ooh, my CMD is, according to my PDF, CMD is 16.
Okay, that's too high. So you lose that
Unfortunately, I
action.
can't. Yeah.
Yeah, you lose that action. And I guess that guy, you get an attack of opportunity against Doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll like weakly slap him, as I
Yeah.
do.
Here, like, rolls 20.
Okay, and then it is the giant's turn again. Well, she is still on fire and doesn't really have an opportunity to put herself out, so that's 5 points of damage right there.
And she's grappled.
And she's still grappled. So the first thing she's going to try is to get out of its embrace. Rolling her CMB, I guess. Let me check. I doubt that she has escape artist ranks. No.
Oh, sorry,
So-
didn't mean to do that.
And CMB, where is it? Up here. 35 plus 2 to grapple, so 37.
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay, so she frees herself, but that is a standard. So all she can do next is back away from it with a 5-foot step, which
Yeah,
doesn't
okay.
provoke. 5-foot
No.
step shouldn't provoke. And let me see if she can do anything else with her move action.
She has.
Um,
Does she have any mythic powers?
And I thought I'd be careful with mythic powers after you had problems with the tick swarm last time. So that's her turn. Geier, roll a d100.
D100.
26. You do nothing but babble incoherently. And
So
also,
standard Geier.
exactly, yeah. So what would he say? What do you think he would be babbling about?
It comes from the deep end of the water. It gets everywhere and it starts going through your nose. There's things down there that wrap around you and they drag you down.
It's turn.
It's basically mostly water related and about merfolk and tentacles. And there's definitely a trauma, and some psychiatrist is going to make a lot of money out of that.
Have you guys seen Cabin in the Woods?
Yeah.
Sorta.
Fucking mermaids.
Yeah.
It's just gonna keep doing its thing, which will be attempting to bite it and slap it with the tentacles again.
All right.
Standard abomination stuff. That is not an attack roll. I don't. God.
But it's a nice smile.
How about a 25?
25. And against her AC of 25 is enough.
Yay! 11 points of damage. Little
Mhm.
grab. Or attempt to grab. 26. I don't know if that's enough.
Fails.
All right.
Fails.
Tentacle mass. Oh, it's just a 6.
Misses.
All right. That's all I got.
Yeah, so she pushes it away, wriggles free, takes a step back, kind of gets bitten, but then punches it in the side. Not to damage, but enough to irritate it so that it fails to grapple once again.
Its jaw just kind of flops around.
Mm-hmm. Emaṛel.
We'll stab the thing.
It's not a thing, it has a name and everything. Okay, so that's just a threat, but 26 points of damage. Critical damage is 76, holy shit. And the iterative is a miss. Okay, but the attack is still powerful enough to put her near death. And it's Alhindri.
Okay. I don't want to. She's just gonna use. She's gonna use. There's no like carving or anything on these stones that she can see from here.
Do you want to spend another move action to take in the room?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Then perception.
Okay. Perception. Sorry, gotta get it. Nope, that's taking 10. Ugh, come on. Roll the normal 12.
Yeah, you scan the room once more, but no, there's nothing you can see. But those stones
Okay.
are pretty weathered, so it's hard to tell from a distance.
She's just going to use, in that case, a cantrip. This one. And she's just going to open that door up here. If she can.
This one, yep, you open it, and there's a hallway.
Okay, that's it for her.
Okay, Doctor?
Okay. Well, now I will try to pass through Geier Square.
Again with acrobatics, or this time with overrun?
Well,
Oh, he's babbling
yeah,
incoherently.
he's bubbling
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
so I guess I can.
Yeah, you can push him aside easily.
And I will.
Probably gonna try to grab your collar and be like, "It's in the water! It's in the water, man!"
So I don't even know. Do I want to try to finish the giant with a bomb, or let EmaＲél do it? It has. Yeah, I think I will. Oh.
"14 touch against the giant creature is exactly enough to hit
Oh.
for 15 points of damage. And as the bomb goes off, it throws her against the wall from the blast, and she slams into the wall hard. The wall itself just kind of crumbles. The damp mortar falls to the ground in a rain of bricks, and she goes down.
Yes.
That's the end of this combat.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad. I had one more spell I really wanted to get off,
Ah,
but
Sorry,
that would have
Emaṛél.
been
Yeah.
a nice parting gift, because she has Bestow Curse,
Mhm.
but she keeps that for last. Yeah,
Yeah. Well.
bummer.
So yeah, I guess my my instincts served me well.
They did. Okay, so as you catch up, I'm just gonna to get to a point where I can wrap up. To you catch up with Alhindri. I'm just gonna move you into this room and find the guy. The confusion that soon, after a couple of rounds, is gone. And you catch up with Alhindri and find yourself in that center hall. I described it already. I'm just going to read it to you once again. It's a vast chamber that occupies the space below the mansion's cracked dome. Sweeping stone stairways, their wooden railings long since rotted away, climb to a balcony overlooking the room. From the center of the floor rises a rough, flat stone with scorch marks on its center, large enough to be a table. More surprising are the columns that support the dome high above. Rather than the finished pillars one would expect in such a stately chamber, 7 massive stones stand along the walls instead, crudely chiseled and set on end in a rough circle. It appears that the lords of Naėllaŕian did not just place their seat at an age-old sacred site, but built their house upon the ancient stone menhirs of the Druid Ring itself. And I'm sure Geier is probably going to use Detect Magic in the room, right? So we can get this elephant out of the room that there's a giant S on one of the...
I was wondering about that.
Yeah. I really hate that. In the old Paizo adventures, the maps usually have the secret doors and traps and stuff marked on them, and you can't get it. Um, it's not on the legend layer, so it's hard coded into the map. It's really annoying. Anyway, but it's easy enough to see when you use detect magic that none of the menhirs really stand out using the arcane sight, but that one that is marked here does. It registers as under some sort of ongoing permanent spell effect. And you can give me a knowledge arcane and then a spellcraft check.
And I'm no longer rambling, right?
No, no.
Can I help with the Arcana check?
That is your arcana check. $17. Okay. Well, all you can tell is that there is magic in that corner, but you're not sure what kind of school would be involved.
Would Emaṛel have an idea?
How does that work for you? You just feel the.
Oh, no. Well, if it's not an object, he can
Mhm.
still just do the regular rolls. He does have
Oh,
detect
okay.
magic and everything.
Okay, yeah, sure. Then
Just
go
waking up,
ahead.
sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Um, okay. Spell level 15 plus spell level, and you rolled a 25. Okay. Yes, it's a conjuration aura of the creation subschool. And you can give me a spellcraft check, please.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. It's one of those summon huge evil
Oh,
elemental
wait, sorry.
glyphs.
If the aura emanates from a magic item, you can attempt to identify its properties, but that's not what it is. But I guess it kind of works the same way. I mean, you're identifying a functioning spell. Should be the same idea. 29. Okay, that's pretty good. It's a phase door that has been installed on that particular rock. So what that means is that it's an ethereal passage. In this case,
Sorry, it's going to be one of those nights.
yeah. So Emaṛel found out that there's a phase door that is cast on that rock. The phase door is an ethereal passage through, in this case, stone. It's invisible to the eye, and it's inaccessible to all creatures except the caster. But sometimes there can be conditions that will let other creatures pass the door as well. They are chosen by the casters. They can be very simple. They can be very elaborate. Can be based on somebody's name, or identity, or alignment, or whatever. So it's hard to tell,
I see.
and it can pretty much lead to anything beyond.
Okay. Maybe we should check out quickly the rest of the. Or maybe Alhindri did look through the windows. Was there anything in the other rooms? Or
Why
anyone?
rooms?
And people? More people?
I saw none, but there's one room that has no windows, only doors. I can lead you to it.
Yes, let's go.
Follow my footsteps, she'll say, and she'll take them out of the room. Are we going? I wasn't sure. Are we going further tonight, Simon, or were you trying to wrap it up?
I think we can go a little bit further.
Okay, all right. Somehow I thought you
Yeah,
were.
yeah, no. It would have been a good spot, but let's no, let's go a little, let's go a little bit further, just a little bit. Okay,
There's
so we have
yeah. She'll basically point and she'll be like, "There, down the hall. Get pet doggy, move, doggy," and she'll point. 1, maybe 2 rooms.
Okay, Emaírel will wait up for the doctor and Geier. Give the door a good look over.
Oh, look safe.
And try it.
Okay. Oops, sorry. You try the door and find a wide chamber with 2 sets of double doors opening into it. It's large enough for a carriage to be parked inside. Spare wheels and the rusted remains of a small forge show that one was once housed here. 2 horse stalls occupy the far end of the room, and one of the stalls holds a piebald mare, apparently left here in haste some days ago. Its ribs are clearly visible, and its stamps and shuffles in agitation. Its saddle and tack lie on the floor of the next stall, and even just a cursory glance immediately lets you know that it is starving and dehydrated here, must have been left without food for days.
I see. And it is less than 6 hit dice, right?
Oh no. Well, it doesn't see doggy yet.
Yeah. And you can give me, Emaírel, give me a wisdom check real quick.
Wisdom. Not a wise man.
Not a wise man, no you're not. But you
I can't
do...
see anything because I got left behind.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's not really much to see here. You do spot a brand on the horse, a winged loop sort of brand.
Winged loop.
Mm-hmm.
That does not sound familiar.
No, not to your wisdom of 3.
I see.
And
Okay, well,
I think we'll leave it at
Mhm.
that.
okay.
A mysterious horse.